Is it correct to say that there's not enough teachers, or are they just not where we need them?
Well, there's not enough teachers anymore. The cupboard is bare and the shortages, as I've described, are growing. Projections show that by the end of this decade, again, in New South Wales alone, we'll need an extra 15,000 teachers at a minimum if we're going to keep up with demand with respect to the growing student enrolment, the demographic shift in this state and in this country. What we're seeing is an exodus of teachers when we can least afford it. That exodus is greatest amongst our early career teachers, where the exodus is at a 13-year high. Resignation rates are now outstripping retirement rates, and enrolments at initial teacher education have plummeted, and worse still, completion rates are only at 50%. This is brought to us because of neglect which is now manifesting itself in teachers burning out, overworked and underpaid. There's some labour market realities here.
Yeah.
If pay is not competitive, if conditions are not sound, people leave, and that's what they're doing in their droves.
Is money the issue?
Absolutely. We need to invest in our teachers.
By how much? Do you have a figure?
Well, let me put it this way. Our schools are underfunded as it is. We need billions just to bring our school to their minimum level of funding, and we need to invest in the profession. There's an internationally acclaimed academic, Linda Darling-Hammond, who's concluded, and she's put it so nicely, without a good supply of well-prepared teachers, nothing in education can work. And here we are without that supply of teachers.
Okay, well, Chris Minns has a good chance of becoming the next Premier of New South Wales. I'm sure that you're acutely aware of that, Angelo. So when we're talking pay rises here, how much? What are you asking?
Well, what we do know is that courtesy of the Perrottet government, teachers' salaries have declined dramatically. And indeed, today, teachers' buying power, if you like, is
when you say declined, are you saying, in real terms? Right.
In real terms.
I mean, that's across the board, isn't it? That's in every state around the country.
Correct, it is. Correct, it is. And I make this point, it's not only declined in real terms. What we've seen is teachers' salaries have declined in comparison to other professions as well, making it less attractive. These are the things that have happened by design. Governments have known this. We have the thousands of pages of internal documents that talk about the teacher shortage, a teacher shortage that is brought to us because of unsustainable workload, increased expectations and uncompetitive pay. The only thing that's going up is teachers' workload. Teachers' pay is going down.
Okay, so if it's 3%, it's been 3%, I think, year on year. So what does that need to be going forward to retain and attract more teachers to the system?
Well, an independent inquiry chaired by the former Premier of Western Australia, Gavrielatos, concluded, and that is before the spike in inflation, concluded 2 years ago that we need at least a 5 to 7.5% increase in teachers' salaries per annum in order to restore some relativities with other professions. There are labour market realities. It is a very tight labour market out there, and teachers, unfortunately, are impacted by that labour market as well. The teacher shortages are impacting kids every single day.
Are you concerned about this debate that we've seen where, yes, Chris Minns wants to abolish the cap so we can see that there is a pathway for teachers to get paid more, but I mean, this is probably not of your concern, but there's still concerns about how he pays for that in the state budget. Do you think that New South Wales should go into more debt to pay for teachers' salaries?
Well, I think it comes down to a choice that parents need to make. Do they want a qualified teacher in front of their kid's classroom every day, every lesson? Because that right of every child is currently being compromised. We consider this an investment, not only in teachers, but through teachers in every single child. It's unconscionable that in Australia, we have children being denied that right to a qualified teacher every day, every lesson.
Angelo Gavrielatos, great to talk to you again. I'm sure this won't be the last time we speak over the next couple of weeks. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Laura.